Today we're cooking Sealand Quality Foods Cuban warm water lobster tails. Number 19 if you're shopping online. And what better way to bring the Caribbean up to Canada during the winter months than to prepare these lobster tails in your own home. Today we're going to be cooking Cuban warm water lobster tails. Ideally, I'd like to be defrosting these in my fridge overnight. If I'm in a bit of a hurry, this is what I do, I'll run it under cold water. And by using cold water, I'm not cooking the meat. That's why I strongly suggest you don't use hot or warm water. So I'm just going to keep moving it around. I want to get this plastic off. Now that I have the plastic totally removed from the lobster tail, I'm going to put it into my bowl here and just top it up with cold water. Once I have it submerged in cold water, I'm going to let it sit for an hour to 2 hours till it is fully thawed. Ideally, I'd like to be defrosting these in my fridge overnight. Today I'm preparing Cuban warm water lobster tails for broiling. So I'm going to take my lobster tail, I'm going to cut down the backside right back up to the fin. Once I get it to the fin, I'm going to put these scissors down here for a sec. I'm going to pry back the shell. I'm going to make sure that the meat comes away from the shell. It's okay if it opens up a bit because I will be butterflying the meat. No, the trick is just to make sure that the lobster meat doesn't stick to the shell because I don't want to rip the meat too much. So here at the back of the fin, I'm just going to crack it open. And this side is the opposite. Now I'm going to lift the meat right up and I'm going to put the shell and tuck it right back how it was with the meat on top. I'm going to give this a little rinse under cold water. Take a knife. I just want to open up the meat. This is a patient process, but well worth it in the end. So we have our lobster tails here. They're ready to go into the oven for broiling. Each tail is going to get a generous amount of melted butter with garlic. I have half a cup of butter here with 2 cloves of garlic. So each tail is going to get a good generous dose of butter. If that's too much butter, I'm going to say I don't think so because I love butter and garlic. Doesn't that make your mouth want to water? Look at that, a little more butter, of course. Perfect. Just gonna give each tail here a little sprinkle of chopped parsley. Gorgeous. 2 gorgeous lobster tails. I have them smothered in garlic and butter, parsley, they're ready to go. I'm gonna put these in the foil and tent them up, and in the oven they go. So it's just loosely tented. What I want to do is have that butter and garlic steam away while it's in the oven. I've got my lobster tails, they're set to go in the oven right now. I have the oven set up at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to put them in for about 10 minutes, at which point I'm going to take them back out, open them up from the foil. They're going to go back into the oven on a broil for about a minute. I want to keep an eye on them. I don't want them to overcook, just a nice golden color to them. These look fantastic. Right now I'm going to be plating the broiled lobster. I have some melted butter, a wedge of lemon, and cooked rice to pair with it. Bon appetit.